He has returned at last. Everyone in the community was taken aback today by Shytoshi Kusama. There has been jubilation. Shiba Inu chart is absolutely out of this world. A population of 13 trillion Shiba Inus is about to burst. Nevertheless, Shytoshi Kusama also divulged a significant and pressing message. He seemed to be prepared to clarify something. Even more bizarre is the fact that it takes place next week. Why is this taking place? Why exactly am I so enthralled? Allow me to clarify. Important notice. The Shiba Inu community may have finally found their day today. Finally, after what seems like an eternity, Shytoshi Kusama has returned. Yes, the chief programmer. The enigmatic genius responsible for a plethora of Shiba Inu tricks. He has come back. However, there is a catch. His return was everything but stealthy. Along with his return, he sent a significant message to the neighborhood. People are asking a lot of questions now. Exactly what does it signify? Is there a big secret he's trying to hide? Or maybe he's just moving on from Shiba Inus completely. Why? Because we normally receive a deluge of updates whenever Shytoshi remains silent for a little and then returns. However, opinions have changed this time around. Is this just another Shytoshi return, or is something new happening? I can feel your eagerness to hear his words growing stronger. The exciting information will be revealed very soon, so there's no need to fret. First though, let's discuss the implications of this news and his comeback for Shiba Inus. To my surprise, it is already producing results. Yesterday Shiba Inu was in a lot of pain due to bleeding. Quickly the price fell. However, today specifically, it returned. Hard. Just one day later it had made up for all that damage. The community was pumped up just from that. However, things get more intriguing from here on out. Shiba Knight, a famous cryptocurrency researcher, saw something in the graphs. Shiba Inu is now in a very precarious position, despite the fact that its price is increasing up. A falling triangle is taking shape on the weekly chart. It appears as though the price is being squeezed more and more tightly as it keeps making lower highs while still bouncing off the same support level. If it occurs, a large movement, either upwards or downwards, is likely to follow. We may be in for a breakout if Bitcoin maintains its current strength and doesn't disrupt the market's general mood according to the signals. There has been a bit of a stalemate for Shiba Inu during the previous several weeks. Despite persistent downward pressure from the top, the price continues to find firm support at the same level. When you see that trend, it adds stress. When it snaps, it can move at a breakneck pace. Now for the most bizarre part. One expert has speculated that there may be far more going on than meets the eye. Currently, there are indications from both the technical charts and the on-chain data that Shiba Inu is entering a very crucial phase. Not your average price movement, either. This is the type of configuration that has the potential to produce extremely unpredictable market conditions. Now we get to the crazy part. In a nutshell, there are more than 13 trillion Shiba Inu tokens on the brink. At the critical price point where holders either make it or break it, these tokens are sitting just around their break-even threshold. That is why this enormous Shiba Inu part is like a spring with a lot of tension on the end, ready to snap. Coming up next, the market's reaction around this level could have a significant impact. We may witness a dramatic breakout if enough optimism takes hold and the price continues to rise. However, a breakdown could occur if things begin to slip and that spring pops in the opposite direction. The course of events in the coming days may determine the entire project, and it's possible that we'll see the outcome of all this unfold today. Why? Because Shytoshi has just revealed an outrageous secret. Furthermore, it may significantly affect the cost of Shiba Inus. Shytoshi Kusama, the enigmatic mastermind of Shiba Inu, has returned after an extended period of complete silence, almost 3 weeks. Then, seemingly out of nowhere, he came again and caused another disturbance. An expert in marketing for the Shiba Inu community by the name of Lucy provided a screen capture of a message posted on Telegram by one Shytoshi. It had a unique impact despite its brevity. "All right," he suggested, "we get back to it. It's done." Indeed, it is accurate. However, that certainly sparked conversation. Lucy further pumped up the neighborhood by posting about it on social media. Shytoshi seemed to be taking a break, perhaps to recharge his batteries. He is now prepared to return to the project and continue construction. On its own, that is thrilling. But that was far from the end. On his previous account, Shytoshi also released a new episode of his podcast She Speaks Shiba Inu, which he promoted through posts. The Karma reputation system, which was just introduced into PuppyNet's testnet, was discussed by him and his guests in that episode. Karma is important in case you didn't know. Future interactions between Shiba Inu species and humans may be influenced by this. What does this signify then? That is the main question. Because Shytoshi dropped some major upgrades the last time he was silent and returned. And how much does a Shiba Inu cost? Its value has exploded. People are wondering if another big move is on the horizon now that he's back. Can we expect yet another ecosystem update? Perhaps the burn mechanism is involved. What about a major improvement to the Karma system? So much so that some are wondering if a collaboration is in the works. Perhaps with an entire nation or a huge corporation. It may sound far-fetched, but a Shiba Inu recently dealt with the United Arab Emirates. The bit that made everyone go crazy was this. It wasn't just a hazy hint that Shytoshi dropped. He did in fact provide a schedule. He stated so the following week. That's lightning fast. It can be inferred from this that his proposed action is essentially already underway. It has the potential to cause significant disruption if it is similar to previous events. People are starting to question if this is the time. Is it possible that next week Shiba Inu will begin to remove some of those zeros? If this is the case, it would signal a tremendous bullish trend, and for investors who have stuck with the market through thick and thin, it may be a game changer. It feels like something is about to burst, whatever it is that's coming. And that's great with us. And that's not all. Listen to this, it's another smash hit. In perfect sync with Shytoshi's arrival, it's absolutely great time. You may recall that we touched on a significant topic in one of our most recent videos. The possible preparations that Shiba Inu is making to introduce its own stablecoin. To us it was crystal clear. Considered in particular the recent hubbub surrounding the SEC's proposed stablecoin restrictions. Shiba Inu seems to be patiently waiting for the perfect opportunity to attack. It could happen now though. Simply said, we have something really significant to contribute at this point. Stablecoins allegedly accomplish something extraordinary, according to a new revelation from Bitwise. In terms of transaction volume, they really overtook Visa. Actually, it's never happened before. Visa used to be really innovative. However, stablecoins have seen a doubling of their numbers this year, putting Visa in second place. For context, last year Visa processed an insane volume of international payments. However, recently stablecoins have taken on even more. Wow, it is really insane. The fact that stablecoins have the potential to dominate the whole trillion-dollar cross-border payments business is even more bizarre. Indeed, trillions, capital T. Even as far back as February, Bitwise's CEO predicted that stablecoins may take over the market entirely. That forecast appears to be beginning to materialize at this very moment. Then how is this relevant to Shiba Inu? Every single thing. Because this new wave of supremacy in the stablecoin realm might be the perfect launchpad if Shiba Inu is truly working on its own stablecoin, as all indications point to. There is a lot of interest in stablecoins from investors. If Shiba Inu releases one that is practical and fits in with its ecosystem, it may get even more users. Plus any potential new backers.